So, if you guys didn't know about this fight, pretty much it was Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz in a boxing match. Honestly, I didn't even care about the fight. I didn't even really know about that fight until a couple days ago, and um, obviously I didn't care enough to watch the fight, but I am seeing. I thought I would make a video because, as you can see on Twitter, the results are in, and pretty much all I care about are the results for this fight. Cause yeah, but anyways, it looks like Jake Paul beat Nate Diaz anonymous decision. Um, I've been feeling like this for a couple fights that Jake Paul has had, especially the last one. That it is time to put some respect on Jake Paul's name. Like, I know he's mostly known for YouTube, like these very cringy like a very cringy kid, YouTube kid, and like no one takes him seriously. Like, even though he's wants a box, um, you know, pretty much everyone says he's not serious about it. He's only in it for the money or whatever. And on one hand, you could be right that yes, he is in it for the money, but I mean, too, like he's beaten pretty respectable names in the fighting industry. Namely, that I know of. One was Nate Diaz, and I forgot the other one, but a pretty big name, Nate something. But yeah. Anyways, I just think it's time that we put some respect on Jake Paul's name when it comes to boxing. Um, I believe I read it in a post somewhere that next fight he'll offer Nate Diaz like $10 million to fight Nate Diaz in an MMA match, and I feel like in boxing, like Jake will obviously win because he started off with boxing. Like when he started to get an idea of getting in the fighting scene, he pretty much started and stayed with boxing. Like he boxed like some of his previous opponents that he fought um were you know they were on his terms, basically. Like they were fighting in Jake's preferred fighting style boxing. And some, like I said, some of these fighters, their main thing is MMA fighting, and I feel like Jake at this point has gone, not I wouldn't say such a big head, but I do feel like there is some kind of cockiness now, because I'm not gonna claim that I didn't know anything about MMA. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just some overweight loser who is making videos on YouTube. So I don't know anything about MMA. I haven't really seen it. Well, I've seen some MMA done, but overall, I just don't know any. Like, I don't have any fighting experience with MMA. So, my opinion is that I think Jake is a little over his head, because what I hear about MMA, when you're coming from boxing, people say, MMA is a different beast, and I can imagine that, because in boxing, you're pretty much, your main fighting tools is your two hands, and pretty much like jabs or whatever in boxing. But in MMA, it's everything. Like, um, I think recently, um, recently, in the fighting industry, one of the very popular sayings that is happening right now is that once once the referee says, start to fight, automatically the guy um lowers his stance, like goes on the ground and on all fours like a four-legged wild animal, and that's how he'll fight. That's one stance. The other stance is I've seen where when a guy, when the referee says fight, um he pretty much like lays on his back and then fights his opponent that way. So these are all just examples of how MMA is a different beast. So, and I feel like Jake saying, I'll give Nate Diaz $10 million so we can fight an MMA fight. I feel like that's a fight he'll probably lose and probably like get very hurt doing it, because for I feel like for a fighter to at least have a fighting chance against Nate Diaz in a MMA fight, Jake would have to put in like like 1 to 2 years of straight training. Like he can't go like in 6 months going to fight. No, he has to train, and in training, like, there's a lot of things you have to do. One, you have to like there's just a lot of components when it comes to training for MMA, and like cutting and the way you train, and you just have to get your body accustomed to that training, and I don't feel like it'll happen in like 6 months or overnight. I feel like this transformation has to come in over time, so like in years or 2 years time, and then I could say, no, Jake has at least a fighting chance in an MMA fight against Nate Diaz. And that was kind of my thought when I heard that. But once again, congrats to Jake Paul for being a unanimous decision against Nate Diaz in his boxing match. I hope you have a, I guess, fun day, and yeah. But I just wanted to get this video out because the fight, I think, literally just under an hour ago, I believe. So pretty fresh. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it there. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.